Hey YouTube, this is Seth McDonald. I'm here with another top video today. Your self-defense technique on Sunday for today is going to be the rear cross. Most people like to teach the first basics is to have your hands up, be in a fighting on guard stance. You want to have it up like you're answering the telephone. You want to have your other hand down, not too high in front of your eyes. You want to be you want to have your knees bent. You want to have your knees bent in a semi stance. That's what they call it in Taekwondo and karate. Or if you're doing boxing, it's more straightforward and your body is kind of like facing forward. But when we're doing it in karate, we want to do it more semi-stance, and that's how we do it. We stand off to the side. And what we're going to do, we're going to have our hand up, hand down. We're going to be learning the rear cross. And what it is that it's a knockout punch. And the thing of it is, when you do a rear cross, you want to hit with these two knuckles right here. You never want to hit with these two knuckles here because you end up breaking your hand. The thing of it is, I have proof on that. I used a hook on somebody in sparring, hit him in the rib, and I ended up breaking my pinky that way. But we're not learning the hook. There'll be another video on the next technique video that we do. But right now, we are learning the cross. And the thing of it is, when you throw a cross, let me show you on the side here. Be a lot better. You want to have your hand up, hand down, self-defense. You know, hands, elbows by your side, protect your rib. What are you going to do? You're going to extend it out, hit it toward the center line. We're going to use our hip, not arm. We never use arm. We never use arm because you don't get the full extension out. The arm is not a good way to use throw a punch. Most people think it's just arm power. It's not. To me, when you're throwing a punch, it's not about the arm power. It's coming from your waist, your core, your ab muscles, and even your back muscles, and even your shoulder muscle. It does the work on. When you throw a punch, you want to shoot it out, extend it all the way. You use your whole body behind it. You never want to use your arm. And the thing of it is, you want to hit your center line. This is the center line. That's the thing with martial arts nowadays. Any type of fighting, you want to hit the center line. You don't want to hit off the center line because then you're off balance. That's the thing. That's what most fighters teach. They don't teach. If you throw it off balance, or eventually somebody's going to parry it, they're going to make you off balance. It just feels uncomfortable. But when you're throwing a cross, you want to extend it all the way out, punch with your whole body, bring it back to the last point you had it, which is up here by your other hand, your rear hand up by your ear, and we're going to punch. It's kind of like you're answering a telephone or talking on a cell phone or whatever. It's kind of like that in a way. Extend it all the way out, use your whole body, and when you're throwing a punch, you can aim toward the head, you can aim toward the solar plex. In martial arts or the street, you can aim toward the groin. It's the same way, same concept on the other side. You can have your hands open, whichever whichever suits you when you throw a punch, but I wouldn't advise it because if you don't have your hands closed, when throwing a punch, you're going to break your dang fingers. Another way is to make a fist. That was the number one thing I should have showed you, but here we go. We're on to moving our fingers like this. Bring it in. And have your thumb under your first two fingers right here. This is where it needs to be over, right in there. And when you throw a punch, you need to hit with these two knuckles right here. That's where most of the chi, that's where most of the energy is going. It's going to shoot right through here, all the way to here on the last impact torque that it has. When you do it in this is a boxing way. But when you do it as a karate way, it's more from the hip. And this is more of like a forward stance. You know, you can do it in a forward stance in karate. Basically, and just do it like this. But you don't have your hands up when doing it. That's the basics on how you can learn how to use it. Is doing it like this. Have your hands by your side. You know, kind of get like the feel of it. You know, do it as a workout in a way. Then you can go to the other side. Up, down, up. Or you can do traditional horse stance. They already have it. You know, you do it the other way. You know, you switch sides. Same way as I taught you before. Have your hand up, other hand up by your ear, other hand down. Fighting stance, knees bent. Whoa. And throw the punch, bring it back. Throw the punch, bring it back. Throw a punch, bring it back. Just remember, using your whole body behind it. Whole body behind it. Once you get good at that, you know, you can move around with it. You know, you can move around. You know, maybe add up blocks. You know, work on those blocks. You know, mixing it up. You know, throwing a jab, throwing a cross. You know, whatever works for you. You know, if you already have a boxing background, you know, it shouldn't be no problem with you. That's just some ideas of what you can do with a rear cross in the martial arts, the most powerful knockout punch there ever is. If you know how to land it right. Second one will be a hook. that'll be for another video. Stay tuned, and I hope you all enjoy this video. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm going to try to do more self-defense videos on punching techniques, on basically on how to use the fist. I'm going to try to do it, I want to say every Sunday, possibly do at least one video for y'all for throughout the week, and now I can get more subscribers, because I know a lot of people has been asking me, well, how come you don't teach anything? And on your channel, on Instagram and stuff. So, like I said, go to my Instagram, follow me on Instagram, McDonald4, hit me up there. You know, if you want to train with me, you know, message me. You know, I can help you out, whatever. You know, what your goals are in training. After that is if you want to do martial arts, boxing, or just to stay in shape, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever your goals are, it's all fine and dandy. But just remember, self-defense. It's only for the street, only for self-defense, only not to get back at bullies, not to get back at your enemies. Self-defense is about showing respect, showing others, and showing courtesy to one another. Being a good person and being humble about yourself. That's what self-defense is about. That's what I believe in. If y'all can't accept on what I believe in, that's just my way of teaching. But self-defense, you know, it's only for the street only. It's not for going around causing fights, going around using what I teach, you know, to be a bully. I don't tolerate that, and just train safe, train hard, train smart, just be yourself, be who you are, and God bless on this beautiful day, and stay tuned for my next video. My next video is going to be the rear hook, the power hand. Peace.